Crime Stoppers of Halton is a charitable community organization whose mission is to help solve and deter crime. With your help, Detective Constable Nadine Clarke from the Halton Regional Police Coordinator with Crime Stoppers of Halton joins us to tell us about a couple of webinars and initiatives that are coming up. Thanks, Nadine, for joining us this morning on this Friday.
I can't hear anything.
Oh, really? Oh,
there we go.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Oh, you missed a big intro I gave for you. But it was great. Anyways, thanks for joining us, Nadine. Let's talk about these webinars. The first one deals with the opioid crisis in Halton. This is a national problem. Tell us about the picture in Halton. How big is it?
So in Halton, the crisis is, like you said, nationally, but in Halton in 2020, there was 242 suspected overdoses, and unfortunately, 38 of those were fatal. So, obviously, we don't want any more deaths in the region or in the nation, but that's why we're holding this free webinar to provide information and resources on substance abuse disorder.
Okay, so it's coming up on Tuesday, and you'll have experts. What kind of questions and answers will there be?
So we're partnering with CMHA Halton, their addiction specialists, and they're going to be providing information on the harm reduction strategy, which Halton is using. Obviously people are going to be using, but we want them to stay. So we're going to be providing resources on substance abuse disorder, on naloxone, and hopefully people can get the help that they need for this unfortunate issue.
Yeah, because that makes up actually the largest percentage of emergency room visits related to the dependency syndrome and also withdrawal as well. So these programs are so important.
Yes. Yeah, with COVID, people are isolated and alone. So one of the strategies in the harm reduction is to not use alone, to carry naloxone, and if there is a suspected overdose, it is a medical emergency, so call 911.
And is the naloxone readily available at most pharmacies in Halton?
It's available at some pharmacies. It's also available at the region and the Needle Exchange and other agencies that deal with addiction and substance abuse disorder.
Yeah, like many other things, you have seen this amplified by the pandemic, the use?
Just with isolation, we're all suffering from that. Mental health is tied in with addiction. So unfortunately, people aren't getting resources, and that's what we want to do, is we want to provide the resources and information on this.
Right. So again, it's the 23rd. It's Tuesday, correct? 10:30 to noon?
10:30 to noon. You can register. You can get the information at Halton Crime Stoppers, and it's an Eventbrite, and you can log in, and the presenters will be with CMHA Halton.
Okay, fantastic. And we'll link that at chch.com as well. We're just running out of time here, but we should mention on the 30th, there's another initiative targeting traffickers as well. So we'll...
Yeah, that'll be our phase. So on the 30th, we're going to have a media release in which we will be, at that point, working with the drug unit to enforce the trafficking.
Wish we had more time. Thank you, Nadine Clarke, Halton Regional Police Coordinator for Crime Stoppers.